What's up, y'all? It's me, Torian Goddess, coming in with a quick message. Y'all already know what I'm coming to do. I'm coming to bring the actual factuals, get you hip to what you hip to, or hip you on to what may be hidden. Ain't nothing but love here, y'all. I want to welcome all my new subscribers, everybody who been rocking with me out the gate, and everybody in between, and those who just passing through. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. Ain't nothing but love here. I want everybody to use that God-given built-in GPS system. That's right, intuition. So that we can further our spiritual elevation and manage to keep these lessons that we have learned in the past just where it's at in the past. Somebody is a pastor, but not really. And what that tells me is that they are tailoring the Bible just to fit their needs. Somebody wants the world to think that they are God-fearing and that they live by every commandment, but they are not doing that, right? This person can own a business, car business, or they can just be really well off in a chauffeur, or they being chauffeured, or in a nice limo. They're having some sibling rivalry right now. My G says you better fix that. What it is that I'm seeing, though, at the bottom of the deck is the Mandela effect. You, everything that you doing and that you saying, whoever this message is for, this pastor who is not really a pastor, you are trying to um, rearrange history. Like you are not at fault. Yeah, the G said you are at fault. And the Monopoly Man does have a monocle. So we're going to see what these messages are for you. Again, peace and blessings, and thank you for listening. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you have yet to do so. You've been receiving some downloads from your spirit guides. You have from your angels, directed by Most High, by God, for you to balance out this sibling rivalry, and for you to be a little bit more cognitive about you leading your flock astray. Yeah, let's see what's going on. We're going to let them fall as they may. I love you. Your siblings love you. They do. They love you. And you're experiencing some emotional upsets because you done found every soft spot in their back to stab them in it. You've done that too much in the past, gossiping behind their back, taking other people's side when you know your sibling, brother or sister was right. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I feel as though you're being urged to follow your heart and to apologize, right? You didn't have a message, most definitely. It was a download. Your spiritual eye was open at that one point of time, right? You've been kind of creative with making them feel as though they need to apologize first. But the G said, no, it's your instruction to get up off your high horse and for you to apologize. Ten of Cups. You know, your sibling, I just heard, was your best friend. It's time for you to wake up and harmonize this connection. You're going to have to be the bigger person. Align properly with your heart, mind, body, and soul. You blessed right now. You blessed. I'm seeing that you have a nice marriage. You have a good marriage, a humble abode. Um, you've been very practical as far as trying to create this loving bond in the past, right? But right now, you're in a very funky, devilish energy. You may have had some change within your work, your career, that has brought you a little bit of anxiety, and you haven't managed to even pick up the phone to see how your siblings were doing. The G said stop being selfish. That's what they said. They said stop being selfish. You might have a visit sometime soon, one that will be unexpected. Could be from your sibling, sister or brother. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. It's time for you to switch something up as far as your spiritual walk is concerned. Um, and, this relationship with your siblings. They trust you, really and truly. And this trust has been very important and very strong very strong between the two of you. And one of them has just found out that you've been playing your hand foul. Yeah, they are very disappointed in you. You know, they feeling some loss. They feeling some loss. The Jesus says you feeling a little bit of loss within your marriage as well. They wanted to throw that out there. Something that has to do with your children. You're real frustrated. Your union is up and down, and the G said that is the cause for you being ugly towards your siblings, but it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's time for you to be responsible. It's time for you to be the bigger person, is what the G said. Step up to the plate. Step up to the plate and apologize for your wrongdoings and your actions. The Lover's card. It's time for you to balance out. Balance out this relationship with your siblings. You got to look at the beauty of y'all childhood, how y'all nurtured one another. Y'all were best friends, is what the G said. It's something sparking within you, within your heart. It is. And that's that love for your siblings again. Y'all disconnected, and you kind of like mourning a loss. One of y'all will argue each other to the end, right? But this is some historical shit repeating itself, like this Mandela effect. What is not matching historical events, records? Someone's memory is very false, and the G said is yours. You are the common denominator. You are. You're the common denominator. Again, you got to let go of whatever issues that may have cropped up between the two of you, because tomorrow is not promised, is what the G said. And I also just heard that if you don't start living according to what your title is, pastor, minister, evangelist, you're a member of the clergy, but not really, then you are going to create some karmic debt in which the winds of change, you're going to experience a lot of downfalls, which you've been wishing on your siblings. With this Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, you are at the beginning stages of something. You may be birthing a business, right? It's time for you to brainstorm and jot down some shit about your business and about this sibling rivalry that the G said it's time for you to fix. You've been talking a lot about them with the Six of Wands. You've been awarded within this business. It may have just hit the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know your name. Everybody know you. And you expected it to be that way, but you're letting this pride inflate your head, thinking that you're the bigger person or the better person, and you're not better than your siblings, is what the G said. You feel as though, you the sugar honey iced tea. That may be so in your eyes because you just received some great news and your victory has been achieved, right? But you have an opportunity right now to resolve some issues with your siblings. Energy says you need to take that opportunity ASAP. Put on a leadership hat. You are already in a leadership role within your family, your immediate family, your kids and your husband, but also in this business. It's probably time for you right now, whether you're the oldest or the youngest or the middle child, for you to put on that leader hat. It's time for you to wear a different hat. And it's not all about you, is what the G said. It's about y'all. It's about y'all. Y'all both, regardless of how many siblings you have, all of y'all, then had the power to make things right between one another, and you haven't. Knight of Wands. What's inspiring you? Are you moving? Are you moving? But I know this business, was like an adventure to you. You're taking action to make sure that you are chauffeured around, right? Yeah, with this King of Pentacles, you reaping in a lot. Knight of Pentacles, my bad. You reeking is what the G said. It's a stench coming from you. You know, they said not really. You're not really a pastor. Maybe that's not the energy that you in. Ain't no maybe about it. I feel as though you have a lot of negative entities attached to you. You may be about to move. Something inspired you to depart from your homeland, and it could be this business of yours. You have found expansion elsewhere. You're being very impulsive. This energy that you're in right now with this Ten of Swords on the bottom of my deck, somebody, one of your siblings is experiencing a bunch of pain. They're going through a crisis right now. They've just experienced a painful ending, but they also feel like there's something that ended with the two of you. There's some deep wounds that has cropped up, you know, and y'all always felt as though y'all was a pleasure to be around. You've been two-faced though, but you dual in nature, is what the G said. That's how you are. It's time for you to switch something up in your game because you're playing a lot of games. You're playing games with Most High. These downloads that you've been receiving from your spirit guides, your higher self, and your angels, you have pushed them aside. The Magician reversed. The power of divine surrounds you right now, right? You've been unskilled in a lot of areas in your life. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And it's a need for you to check your mental health. It is. You've stepped into this magician energy in the past where you were skillful. You had this diplomatic energy and you possessed a lot of self confidence, right? So, as above is below. And right now, your spiritual chain feel as though you at the bottom of the totem pole. Instead of using the power of divine, you're using the power of your mind. And you're unskilled in a lot of areas, is what the G said. Unskilled in a lot of areas, and your siblings, they always manage to help you to topple over the game. It's time for you again to get up off your high horse and rectify yourself and be responsible for these interests. And these interests, what they speak of right now, is your siblings. Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You have a lot of money opportunities. You've developed your skills, is what the G said, and you followed the rules of the principalities of air concerning money. This energy, right? Not the energy and the spirit of the Lord, though. You understand? You may be in management. You're managing your business. Yeah, you're managing your business. This is a fresh start for you, too. I heard you're experiencing a lot of dilemmas in love again, and this may be a career change for you. It's a fresh start, a new beginning. You need to, as what I just heard, look at the beauty of this connection that you have with your siblings. Um, they can help you with these marriage issues as well. G says you feel like you better than everybody, and this sounds so familiar to me. It sounds so familiar to me. You've been studying a lot, right? Studying on how to make sure that you will never have to work again, and that's okay. You're creating some generational wealth, but you're leaving your siblings out. They're part of your family as well. You look at them like they the lowest of the low. Dang. Dang. With this Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, you've just been exploring you. The G says you've always been self-involved, self-absorbed, very studious, sensitive feelings too. I see this, that you're unfortunate in love too. It's time for you to apply some prayer and meditation. You got these creative opportunities and you've also received these downloads, these intuitive messages, There's possibilities that are unlimited when you dream and you manifest what it is that you want with this Page of Pentacles. It's time for you to manifest you fixing your mind state as far as you feeling as though you're better than your siblings, because the G says you're not, right? Pastor, I hope that you, pastor, minister, evangelist, whoever this message is for, um, the G said you have been leading the flock astray. You run to the money. You're supposed to be a shepherd of the Lord, and only thing you want to do is rake in the dollars. You don't even want to help those who are less fortunate than you. And that is not what you're supposed to be doing. I feel as though that your siblings are less fortunate than you as well. You may be the one with all the finances that are allotted for. It's time for you to fix this rivalry. That was your message. Peace and blessings and love. See you.